With nothing better to do this summer than watch movies, Danny the Puppet forces his family to watch a movie and then talks about it the next day. Hiya! It is I, Danny the Puppet, and today I'm going to talk about a movie from the 1980s, Innerspace. That's right, Innerspace. The plot of the movie goes like this. Tuck Pimperton, I had the name down before I started recording the video. Anyways, Tuck is a hotshot pilot, played by Dennis Quaid, and he's going to get shrunk down and injected into a bunny as part of a science experiment. But the shrinking technology is wanted by other people who want to sell it to the highest bidder. And the lab is raided. Tuck gets shrunk down. Gets put into a shot thing. Syringe. The word I'm looking for is syringe. He gets put into a syringe. And the scientist runs away. And instead of injecting him into the rabbit, injects him into Martin Short. Martin Short's character, Jack, is a guy who's very nervous and stressed out about everything in life. So the last thing he needs is to be caught in an adventure where he has a shrunken Dennis Quaid inside his head. But that's what happens. It's a sci-fi action comedy and directed by Joe Dante, which means we get Dick Miller and Robert Picardo. Robert Picardo plays a character named Cowboy, very against different types of. It's not quite the type of character I see him play in most things. It's a good film. It's interesting because it is a sci-fi movie, but the sci-fi isn't very important to the story, other than the fact that Dennis Quaid is inside Martin Short's head. I think the comedy plays out a little more in this. When I say sci-fi is not important, I mean they don't have to show a lot of fancy special effects. There's views sometimes of Dennis Quaid's little robot cruiser flying around inside Martin Short's body, but most of it is Martin Short interacting to what Dennis Quaid tells him, and Martin Short having comic shenanigans while doing all that. It's entertaining. It's fun. It's admittedly plot-wise a little over the top, but the comic energy from Martin Short more than makes up for it. Oh, Meg Ryan's in it too, as the token love interest. Has a good ending. A little bit of a cliffhanger. Martin Short goes chasing off after the bad guys, who are about the same size I am. So I can kind of relate to the bad guys. Well, that's a little of a spoiler there if you haven't seen the movie. Go check it out. It's a pretty good movie from the 1980s. I liked it. Maybe one that a lot of you haven't seen yet. Innerspace. Give it a try.